What's happening, everybody? This is going to be another episode of the Black and White series. If you're new to this series, I will leave a link in the description below to the other videos like this, but pretty much in this series, I like to talk about a certain subject that usually has to do with weight loss. And some people like to watch these videos while doing cardio or listen to them while they're driving because I do very little editing. I put everything in black and white, and I just want to have a discussion with you. And what I want to discuss today is going to be about feeling uncomfortable, but being okay with feeling uncomfortable. I get a lot of the ideas for these types of videos because of the certain type of comments that I start to see come up again and again and again. And the certain type of comment that I've been seeing a lot lately is talking about being hungry and how to not feel as hungry while losing weight and how to avoid feeling hungry while losing weight. However, there really is no avoiding hunger. For a while, and when you start losing weight, you shouldn't be starving. You should be eating an adequate amount of calories to where you will be losing weight, but you're not just hungry and you just want to rip your hair out because you just want to start eating things. But in time and through time, you will start to get hungry. There's really no avoiding that hunger and that pain inside of you that you're just like, I want to go eat something. But for a lot of people, they react to this hunger differently. Some people may get hungry, and as soon as they get hungry, that's the end of their diet. They're like, I'm hungry, I'm going to eat something. I can't stand this. Some people, it may take a little bit longer. You know, they get hungry and they're like, okay, I don't want to mess up. They sit and then all of a sudden they just stop and they eat everything because they're just, I can't handle it. I'm going to eat everything. And like I said, there's really no avoiding this hunger that you're going to have. So when people ask me how to get rid of it, you have to just feel okay with it. You have to learn to be okay with the feeling of hunger because it is inevitable. You will at some point be hungry, and you have to decide, do you want to just give in to that hunger because it is very uncomfortable, or do you want to continue towards reaching your goals? For instance, personally, I was one of those people that was always hungry. All the time, every day, no matter what, I always just wanted that full feeling. And that full feeling gave me comfort when I was obese. I just felt so good after I got to the point to where I couldn't eat another bite. I couldn't walk because I was so full. And that is the feeling that I needed to learn I didn't need to have anymore. I don't need to be so full that it hurts to walk. And that's something that took a long time for me to learn. But on another note, another thing that is uncomfortable that a lot of people struggle with is while they're in the gym. And it's pushing yourself to a certain point. Getting okay with feeling uncomfortable, being okay with sweating, being okay with getting to the point to where you're like, wow, I can't do another rep, but you really can. So many people underestimate their true potential while they're in the gym. They say they go in, they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to do 10 reps of this. They get to their 10th rep and then they just quit because they're like, well, that's it. And they kind of just go through the motions while in the gym. And they never push themselves. And this is something that could be for people that may be trying to put on muscle. You know, once you're trying to build muscle, if you never push yourself, if you never try to just really grind out some reps, you're not getting to the point that your muscles are going to want to grow. If you just go into the gym, you go through the motions of what you were going to do that day, and you leave, it's going to give you results that you're not going to be that happy with. I was one of those people that never wanted to be the same. I never wanted to look the same year after year after year. I didn't want to be someone that just never changed or just spun in circles, you know, gain weight, lose weight, but after 2 or 3 years looked the exact same as I did. I wanted to push myself to where I was constantly growing in some sort of way. And that took myself really pushing myself in the gym. There would be times that I wanted to quit. There were many times where I was on a rep and I was like, I'm just gonna rack it. This is hurting. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I'm done. But then I would have to sit and grind out more reps. There's gonna be a lot of times during your weight loss or during whatever it is that you're trying to reach your goals that you're going to be very uncomfortable with doing something. You may be at a party and you're feeling tempted. It's very uncomfortable to be tempted. It's very uncomfortable to be around a lot of food while you're trying to lose weight. You're not going to be having the best time of your life. And I feel that's another thing that people using it as an excuse. They're like, well, I don't want to be uncomfortable. Life isn't about being uncomfortable. But it's a means to an end. And I feel that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Being uncomfortable isn't going to last forever. You're not going to have to be uncomfortable for the rest of your life, but you may have to be uncomfortable for a certain amount of time to reach a certain goal. That's something that I really want people to understand, because that's a question that I used to have. I used to ask myself, am I going to feel this way for the rest of my life? What's the point? And those thoughts made me want to quit many times. It made me want to just stop everything that I was doing, because I was like, nah, this sucks. Like, I don't want to be hungry anymore. I don't want to be tired anymore. I just want to go back to not caring and just living life. And I cannot express to you how much more life I have truly lived in these past 3.5 years after I lost weight. It is so much more life and living and feeling good. The uncomfortableness was a certain stage in my life, but I had to go through that stage to elevate to a much better place. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like these black and white videos where I could just sit and discuss something, get something that I've been thinking about and wanting to reply to a lot of people. So if you've ever wondered how to not be hungry, it's not really about that. It's just about being okay with being hungry, because you're working your way towards a goal. Like I said, if you want to see any more of these black and white series videos, I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you're still watching, do me a favor, go on down, drop a like on the video. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.